I'm confident in this team. I'm confident in the players that we have. One game isn't, you can change the whole season. I'm fired up about this team. There's a lot of positive things that happen in this game. We just got to play together more. When the defense was high, the offense was low. When the offense was high, the defense was low. That's unacceptable. A lot of things we can learn from this game, a lot of positive things, but I still believe that, truly in my heart, that we're a championship football team.
You looked like you wanted to just get the ball every play if you could.
Yeah,
Feel
but
that way out there?
at the end of the day, I just do what's best for the team. Whatever we can do to march down the field, that's what I want. So whether it's getting the ball to me, giving it to David, whatever it is, I'm a team guy, so I'm here for whatever we can do to get that ball down the field.
Scott and Trey, coach had talked heading into this game. The thing that concerned him was some execution mistakes he saw towards the end of this game. Is that what you saw happen today, where things didn't go well? You just weren't executing the way you did?
I can't speak about the offense. I'm, not tapped into that. But on the defense side of the ball, absolutely. We preach gap sound defense. We didn't do that tonight. Obviously, led to them rushing, 7.0 or whatever it was yards per attempt. I mean, that's unacceptable. We got to go back and correct it. Be gap sound. Make sure everybody's playing great. And it starts with me. If I was voted a captain by my teammates, I got to hold myself to a higher standard and do better. And then as a unit, we have to go ahead and do better as well.
You guys had a really good run defense last year. What was the difference tonight?
I would just go ahead and piggyback on what I just said. We just didn't play gap sound defense. Too many mistakes, too many errors on our end. And like I said, we have to go back and correct those, and so we can play gap sound, fundamentally correct football on our side of the end, on our side of the ball.
Trey, you guys felt that this can be an explosive offense, but it really wasn't tonight. What kind of held you back from being that offense you guys think you want?
I mean, early on, Todd missed Dante twice on 2 touchdown plays. It's unfortunate. We got to connect on those. We run the ball so much, you open the play action up for, guys like Dante Wright, who's crazy fast to just run by, defenders. Todd missed him twice. It's unfortunate, but that's the things we got to connect on. That's where I see that we're explosive, because I know we can hit those plays. There's a few other plays down the road that just miss some guys, and it's just little things like that where I know how good our team is, and I know how explosive we can be, and it's just unfortunate that it didn't fall in our favor tonight.
It's obviously just week 1, but how important is the response of this team, heading into next week?
Yeah, absolutely. I think our team has a fire, under them, and I'm excited to see how our team reacts and bounces back. That's ultimately the key to play week 1. Week 2 is you got to bounce back. You can't let one game ruin your whole season. So.
How much do you guys put on your shoulders to kind of help set that tone?
All of it. It starts with us. We got to go ahead and lead this team. I mean, we got to be held accountable first and foremost. I mean, and then we got to go ahead and push everybody else. We got punched in the mouth tonight. I mean, they played better too. It just showed tonight. And we made too many mistakes. So we got punched in the mouth as a team. We got to go ahead and correct everything and move forward. I think we can. It showed last year after the Fresno State game. We cleaned up a lot of mistakes on the defensive side of the ball, and we can go ahead and do that this year too.
How surprised are you guys by this result tonight?
I mean, it's unfortunate. We knew how good this team was coming in. I knew what they're capable of. They're a championship team. They're in and out every year. They're a championship football team. So we knew exactly what we're getting ourselves into. But, ultimately it comes down to we weren't prepared enough. We didn't, do as much as we could. And that's where we got to take that next step is whatever we did this week, we got to do more next week because it wasn't enough, obviously.
Trey, I know there were some questions about Todd coming in. Other than those 2 throws, do you feel like he proved tonight he's a quarterback this offense needs?
Yeah, absolutely. Todd's an unbelievable player. I have full confidence in him. He's the guy that we need. He's the guy that's leading our football team, and I have 100% confidence in him. He's the guy. I love playing for him. He's a true born leader, football player, tough, hard-nosed kid, and I love playing for him. And, one game isn't, the end of the world. He had a couple bad throws, but ultimately he threw for over 300 yards. I mean, the guy can't throw, as what everyone was saying last year. The guy throws for 300 yards in the first game. So I believe in him. He's an unbelievable player, and I'm fired up to have him and play for him. So.
I know it's kind of tough to focus on this now given the result of the game, but obviously it was a massive crowd, 35,000 plus, the students, the fans, rocking. Just what was kind of going through your mind, at the beginning? Scott, how was your first time getting to play in front of fans?
It was awesome. I mean, the student section was rocking. It's a shame that we couldn't, give them what they came for. At the end of the day, you want to win. You want them to keep coming back. Winning cures everything. So that's our focus. We just got to win next week.
do you guys have anything you like maybe want to say to them if they were, you know, a little, maybe they're on the fence after tonight if they want to keep coming?
Stick with us.
Yeah, stay with us, man. One game's not going to, ruin a whole season. So I appreciate everyone coming out. That was awesome. The student section was unbelievable. Crowd was electric. It was awesome. So, we need that. That what fuels us to play, gives us, momentum, energy, and, enthusiasm throughout the game. So we need that fuel, the whole game. So we appreciate everyone who came out, and I'm excited to, keep building on this and keep believing because we're right there.
I know you guys, you take this one to heart, but how quickly do you have to kind of put it past you and just, focus on the next one?
We got to come in and watch film. We got to correct our mistakes tomorrow, and we got to move on and start focusing on Vanderbilt because ultimately you can't do anything about it now. It's in the past, so we got to move on, move forward, and start focusing on Vanderbilt. And they're an SEC football team. Whether wherever they're ranked, they're an SEC football team, and SEC is a great conference. So I'm excited for them to come into Fort Collins, and we know what we're getting ourselves into playing them. So.
Are there any positives from tonight that you hope to expand on for the rest of the season?
Yeah, we flashed. Like he hit it earlier, we flashed as a team, but we just didn't connect and we didn't control the momentum as a team. We got to come together when offense is hitting it in stride. We got to hit it in stride on defense. Get multiple 3-and-outs, give them the ball back when they're moving it well. And then, when they're not doing it right and we're not doing it right either on our end, we're discombobulated as a team. It's sad because if we can hit it on all cylinders at the same time, this could be a great team. Like we talked about, this could be an explosive, fast team. So we just got to go back and correct the mistakes and just, it's 1 week seasons. We got to unpack this game tomorrow, and we just got to move forward and get ready for Vanderbilt.